Hey, what's going on, my friends? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor, and today is going to be an updated energy update for the full moon, which is tonight. It's a very awesome, powerful energy, July 27, 2018, and also this lunar eclipse that is very transformative, going on parallel to this full moon. It's a very good time. A lot of times my messages are, it's me doing my best to frame what I can sense are going to be challenging yet growth catalyzing times in a positive light. But this one is going to be completely different than a lot of my energy reports. It's going to be just reporting on good news, good vibes, as I have on my shirt today. Good times are here. You've done so much hard work, and you've been working so long, sometimes we forget why we're working. Why are we transforming? What does this all mean? Well, we are sometimes blessed by the universe, the cosmos, or God, however you want to look at it, with an interlude where you get to sort of like stop and look around and sort of notice how much you've changed, how much your life has changed, how easy certain things can start to fall into place when you've done a lot of the vibrational clearing that you've been doing such good work with. Life can, and it naturally is, a nice, pleasant, synchronistic, flowy. And that's what this time is here to show us, to say, listen, take a break. Take a chill pill, have a seat, look off, stare off into the sky, and take a moment to appreciate yourself. And if you're not even going to take the time to do that, well, the universe is going to hook you up with blessings, with things working out, completions of projects, and just good stuff, good vibes are here. They might not last. We do have a lot of growth to do, but for right now, sit back, have a sip of coffee, and hang out. And I'm happy to be here with you, and I'll go ahead now and break down this energy update into some more specific themes that will help really, bring clarity to this general message that I've been sharing thus far. Real quick, if you're new to my channel, let me just say welcome. My name is Victor again. It's my purpose and passion to help you with your awakening process. I have a free guided MP3 meditation that I made myself that is made specifically for people who are going through this ascension process. It's free again. Check it out down below in the description box. There should be a link at the top somewhere. And with all that said, I'll get now into theme number one, which I already kind of said, completion. Things might start completing themselves. Like maybe you didn't even anticipate projects, goals wrapping up and manifesting and coming into fruition, and yet you might find that they just are. Like creation can be effortless. Just like Abraham Hicks is always saying, it can be that way. The problem is with us and the degree of control we are habitually inclined to allowing to try to force things. These challenges, these bumpy times are helping us relinquish control and let go and yield. And we've been doing that. Sometimes, albeit kicking and screaming, but nonetheless, we are more in tune with all that is now. And consequently, you might find that things are finally falling into place for you. I know they are for me. It's wonderful. It's like a nice surprise. Going along with this theme of things working out and going your way, you might find you're getting solutions to problems that may have plagued you for some time. Sometimes it benefits us to not have the payoff or the solution to our problem, because the longing and seeking for that can bring about a lot of necessary inner and outer shifts in our life that benefit us. But sometimes, as I said, once we have made all the shifts, at least with this particular situation, then the solution to something that might have been just puzzling you and driving you mad and plaguing you for a long time will just be there, just stick out at you. You might even have synchronicity sort of telling you what to do. I'll give an example. I like to work out, as many of you know, and I've had this shoulder problem for a long time. It's kind of come and gone throughout my life. Well, I work one-on-one with the client, and she is a Reiki healer and a channeler. And she offered to give me, just kind of offered to give me a free session. And I asked about my shoulder. She's like, she helps with like physical ailments. And not only does my shoulder feel better, believe it or not, this distant Reiki, take it for what you will, it really helped a lot. But this message she gave me was so exactly perfectly what was going on. This thing said, listen, your shoulder's bugging you because of this. Your left lat muscle is pulling on your shoulder, which makes total sense. I was told that before. And anyway, I've been like, this solution has been eluding me, and I've been sort of suffering through all of my shoulder and chest workouts for a long time, and all of a sudden, it just falls into my lap. Another way this can play out, which happened just yesterday as an example, I was speaking to another person, I talked to another client of mine, and she was just telling me that she is seeing, forgive me if I don't say this correctly, but like a naturopath or a naturopath doctor or something. I know, forgive my flightiness, but some kind of like holistic doctor that can run tests on your levels and sort of let you know what you're deficient in and whatnot. And just hearing this person talk about it naturally, I got like an insight, like, Victor, you should do that too. So, okay, this might give me some more energy. Other more unresolved issues in my life, rather than being such a puzzle all the time, I've been getting like synchronicity that are basically telling me exactly what it is. Like the awakening path, at least for now, feels a lot easier. Just more supportive. Like, isn't that nice? So if that's not happening to you, know it's possible. Be on the lookout. Set your intentions to have some of these helpful solutions that Victor's talking about. And because you're such a powerful co-creator, you very well might find yourself getting solutions to problems if you can allow yourself to know it can be easy. Number 3 is you might be going through a period where you're starting to hone your focus skills. Sometimes life can seem overwhelming and distracting and confusing, like you can't physically or mentally, energetically keep up with all of the details in your life. You can. It's just that we're very scatterbrained by nature, the human beings, especially with all the distractions floating around in our day-to-day experience. So it can be sort of a matter of choosing to like will yourself to become more disciplined at focusing on what's important in the now, one thing at a time. When you focus all of your powerful energy into one direction, the right, wise direction that you should be focusing on in this moment, you get to draw upon all of your power and resources and very quickly wrap that up. So then when you focus again, like that. And this is actually proven. This is not some kind of metaphysical ranting of a madman. I actually read this book called Deep Work by Cal Newport, I believe. And it's actually proven that when you're, for example, you're watching this video, right? And then you click it off and you go and you check your email, you go and talk to your spouse or something. There are echoes in your brain. Victor's video is still somewhat present in your consciousness as you're dialoguing with your spouse or checking your email. However, when we can focus on one thing for a period of time, we get into the deep work state where we are drawing from all of our creativity. Our consciousness is not muddled by the echoes of the previous moment, and therefore we can be much more productive and be much more in the moment, more present, and we won't feel so drained all the time. But it's not easy. I'm not saying it's like I'm some kind of pro. I'm not. It's very difficult. But it's something that sometimes I've noticed the awakening can sort of scatter you more than normal to where you have to step back and say, dude, I gotta focus. I gotta find a better way to focus because I'm like, bleh, I'm scattered all over the place. So if you feel scattered all over the place, then just know that you have it within your strength, your power, to focus yourself better and just do your best at it and work at it and improve at it. And you'll find that you manifest faster, more smoothly. You enjoy your life. You won't get as burnt out all the time. You won't feel so overwhelmed by life. And combined with the support of your spirit, it won't be difficult to know what to focus on and when to focus on it. And you can just live a much more masterful experience of life. Number 4 is something I felt guided to share just driving over here, and it's this: closeness with spirit. I use spirit as a metaphor for many things, just your divine connection as a whole, however it will typically express itself to you. For me, it's just like a feeling closer to what I would say the other side, closer to the divine reality that we are actually living in, even though it can not seem that way all the time. Maybe for you it's a closeness, a feeling of presence with your deceased grandmother who you sense watches over you. Or your spirit guides who you've come to know and trust and love and build a relationship with. They might feel not so far away, not so foggy, closer, more real in your life. Not just an idea or a hope or a belief, but an experience. Spirit, as I use it loosely, metaphorically, everyone has their own way of connecting with it. So it's important that you really just come into your own and sort of like become aware of how it communicates with you, which is subtle for most people. But when you can sort of choose to trust in your connection that you know intuitively is there, but the mind can come in and call bullshit, then that connection can deepen. And now is a beautiful window of time where the veil is exceptionally thin and it won't be all that difficult. It might just be a matter of putting out the call, saying, hey, I want to feel these other aspects of my soul now in my life because I could use it. And again, I think you'll have a lot of success with that. For me, it was on overdrive. I was driving over here, and I have some of my cues are I get like the chill. Like the chill's not cold, but like when you see a very touching scene in a movie, and you get like choked up, the chills sort of feeling. I was getting like pop, 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 like left and right. I was like, what? And I was like, okay, I'll share about that. I felt guided to share about that. So anyway, I just want to throw it out there for you guys as well. Number 5 is sort of just a conclusion. It's things working out. That's what I felt inspired to write down. It's not luck. It's not that you fell into some good fortune. It's that you're experiencing the results of your efforts. The hardest thing is to truly face yourself. Face your shortcomings, one after another, at an extreme speed, with never the time to stop and rest. And you've been doing that. Been making these big changes, big leaps of faith, big shifts, one after another, for God knows how long, for eons it seems. And as a result, you're in tune with life. And things will go your way. And it's not luck, it's something you've earned with a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and clearing, and courage. You're unveiling the power of your connection with your greater self. And as a result, your life will flow more smoothly. Okay, but I want to really highlight your efforts, your role in this. Not everybody is going to have this experience. Not everyone's having it right in this moment. You might be, we're all over the place for the most part. But I'm talking generally, collectively, for the light workers like you, people who've been doing the work. You can't expect good things to happen. There really is a payoff to this tough journey you've been on. And it is my sincere hope and wish that you get to experience the grace of this interlude we are having here, even in the midst of these powerful energies that might be creating a very different type of experience for a lot of people. Okay? But you have done the work, and you should sit back and be proud of yourself. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. It's a blessing. I can see my recent videos doing very well on YouTube, and that's thanks to you guys with your comments and your likes and your shares and your engagement. It really helps my messages, which I feel very passionately about, obviously. It helps them spread all across YouTube and reach other people. So whenever a video kind of pops, as my recent one did, it's always beautiful because I have a lot of people that are just finding me for the first time and finding, you know, who they perceive someone that gets them and understands them, and it's a beautiful thing. It really is a co-creative thing. I do this thing, but if you guys didn't, like, you know, reciprocate with your kind gestures and comments and likes, then my channel would not really have the growth velocity as it currently does, and the message would not be reaching as many people. So it really is a joint effort. Thank you. Thank you for everything. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Have an amazing day. Have a beautiful weekend, and we'll be in touch very soon. Namaste.